go. How about that? Hey guys, Brandon here with Texas Plinking, and I'm super excited about this. We've got an Aero Precision Solus, and that is their bolt action rifle. In case you guys didn't know about that, a little over 2 years ago at SHOT Show, they announced a bolt action. In case you guys don't know about Aero Precision, they sell rifles, but they are really big in the builder world, so they'd rather sell you lower AR-15 parts and AR-10 parts than the uppers, complete lowers, put them together, all kinds of ways. So they got into the bolt gun scene, like I said, announced the Solus 2 years ago. With that same premise, you could buy a complete rifle, as this is, and we'll get into it. You could also just buy a barreled action, just the chassis, all that kind of stuff. So pretty cool. However, it wasn't until just recently they started actually rolling out, and so now, as of now, you could buy a Solus. So what does that mean? What kind of offerings are there? Well, we'll start with the one that I have got. This is the Solus Competition in 6.5 Creedmoor. And what that is a 22-inch barrel with a Sendero contour, and the competition is mostly in their chassis. This is their own chassis, but I'll stop there actually, and I should mention that the Solus is part of the Remington 700 short action footprint. Thank goodness, because you could then get their action and barreled action then and put it in any stock or chassis that you like that is part of that Remington 700 short action footprint, of which there are plenty. It could be an Accuracy International stock, like with a thumb hole that you guys like to see on the channel, that this could plop right on into it, so that's pretty cool. With that, also triggers from either Trigger Tech, Timney, all that kind of stuff that work for Remington 700 will work with this. So I really like that they went that direction with a good old R700 footprint, thank goodness. But this right here is a complete rifle, and it is their own stock and chassis, their own design and everything. And I've shot it, what, maybe 20 rounds off camera just to sight it in and group it, and overall ergonomics and everything, really like it. So we'll talk about some of the controls there as well. Real quick, I want to mention as well, just full disclosures, Aero Precision, very thankful that they supplied this rifle for me to keep making content with it, so very appreciative for that. I should also say that they also sent out their Lahar 30, which is a 30 cal suppressor, but that's not what I have on it at the moment. That is currently at my FFL, Saddle Rock Armory, currently awaiting for the approval time. Hopefully one of these days I could come out here with one of the guys from Saddle Rock while I await the approval. If not, whenever I get approved, I will bring this thing out with the Aero Precision suppressor, so we have a more cohesive package. In the meantime, let me just go ahead and walk you guys through what I put on there. We got a flow-through suppressor, again, not necessarily needed on a bolt action, but I like the way it mounts up nice and secure. It's an HX762 Ti from Huxworks. Got an Atlas bipod here. And this is new to me. This is a Riton Optic. This is a 3-24 by 56. Pretty cool zoom range there. I think this is the Conquer 7 line. They also supply this for this video, and I'm appreciative for that, and really looking forward to getting impressions with it. This allows for AICS compatible mags, but it comes out of the box with a mag pull polymer mag. It takes AR-15 grips as long as they don't have the tang. Comes with a Trigger Tech trigger as well. Big old large mag release right here. This I thought was cool. It's got a thumb rest right here, so a lot of people shoot with their thumb wrapped around to the left side or the opposite side from the rest of their hand. But it's sometimes comfortable just kind of hovering your thumb right here, but they give you a place to put it. That's nice. And it's adjustable too, so you could adjust the length there. Speaking of adjustability, comb height adjustability, of course, length of pull adjustability, little bag rider right here, and that rides bags very nicely, as you would imagine. We've got tons of QD sling points everywhere. We got M-lock on the side, M-lock on the bottom, as well as Arca Swiss. Probably throw in some B-roll, so I'll show you it on my Vortex tripod, the big old carbon fiber tripod with Arca Swiss mount. Bolt throw feels really good. It's on a 60-degree throw as well. The action's got a 20 MOA integrated rail. The 22-inch 6.5 competition model is pretty stout, 11.08 pounds, so not really a running and gunning type hunting rifle, definitely more bench rest. Got a lot of holes on top here, so you could put the night vision bridge from Aero Precision, and it's not even all that expensive. It's just over $100, which is nice. The one that works, the Badge or Ordnance one for the AI stuff, is like $300-400 plus, so nicely competitively priced. And speaking of the price, normally MSRP $2,000 or $1,999. As of right now, it's about $1,800 or $1,799. So I don't know if that's just a sale they got going on now or what, but at the moment, this exact rifle, $1,799. They got one for a little bit less money in a KRG Bravo stock, so if you don't want the whole competition look and all that stuff, you probably save some weight too, as well as money. And then this is new to me, they have a Hunter version as well with a fluted barrel to save some weight and a carbon fiber stock, if I had to guess, probably from AG Composites. And so that's pretty cool. So a wide different spectrum of price points as well. Right now they only have short action 6.5 Creedmoor with a 22-inch barrel. They've also got a 20-inch barrel 308. Again, different colors, stocks, offerings, all that good stuff. But what we have here, 22-inch barrel, 6.5 Creedmoor competition. All good. So about some shooting. Most of the shooting will be on camera, of course. We're going to stretch it out to about 950 yards on some small targets. That should be fun. But I did shoot some grouping. So let's go ahead and ignore the middle one because that was decided in. All right, so starting off with the best group is actually top right here. I'll show some shot with my phone real quickly. That, I know, just a 3-round group. Just did it for the sake of time, and I'd rather use the rounds to shoot long range, but nonetheless, if these 3 rounds were 1 1/4 inches, we'd get the idea it's not that great. Thankfully, that's not the case. This 3-round group sneaks to be just under ½ an inch. If we go center to center, which we should, just a tick under ½ an inch. So that's pretty cool. That was Hornady 140 grain eld-m. Okay, so that is what we're going to be using for the extended range. But I also brought some other rounds just to see what happens. That same round, but a 147 grain eld-m was down here. I'll throw a picture there for you guys. Spoiler alert, all of them were under an inch, but let's just see. This one here happened to be 3/4 of an inch, almost on the dot. Yeah, 3/4 of an inch there. Then bottom left here, we did some 140 grain Botel hollow point. That is the Hornady Black series. It comes in the black box with the American flag on it, in case you guys aren't familiar with that. Once again, under an inch, but just by how much? That one was almost to the dot, again, 3/4 of an inch, okay? So that's not too bad. Again, just 3-round groups, but seems to prove it pretty well. It's kind of annoying. Sometimes you'll get guns that are stellar with one type of load, and then they'll string out some 1.5 to 2 MOA group with something else. So far, 3-round groups, 3 different types of ammo, all from Hornady though, under an inch. So that's cool. Thankfully, it did the best with what I have the most of, the eld-m 140. So let's go ahead and stretch it out. Start off with 526 yards. All right, what I noticed shooting this off camera is you can hand feed it, but you got to really get a lot of the bullet into the chamber. It really just likes being mag fed, so we'll go ahead and feed it from a mag. By the way, when it's mag fed, just super smooth. That's nice, very nice. So we'll have fun cycling it. You guys like it when I do that. You guys get mad when I hand feed it for some reason, but you're in luck. This gun doesn't like it as much. All right, so 526. These targets are kind of tricky right now because everything's overgrown, so unless I get a first round impact, it's going to be very hard to see where I'm at. So 3 mils, and I'm just going to favor the left side. Let's go for that silhouette in the middle there. And that is a hell of a mirage. Well, I heard a hit, so we're good. Just can't see where exactly I hit on it, so don't know how good this is for me. Let's do it again. That felt like it didn't feed, but it did. That's smooth, man. I like this action. All right, hold the same spot. 3 mil seems to be good so far. Hold left side. All right, let's stick at this range just to go smaller. We got a 8-inch popper. So we might miss this one, but hopefully it gives some good feedback on where it goes. So let's just go ahead and same thing. I'm gonna favor a little left here. All right, so that looks low. Oh, I think I pulled it to the right, damn it. Let's start with that tombstone on the left. This one's really nice and audible when we hit it, so let's just go dead center here, see what happens. Too much hold. Those last three were like on each other, dude. That was pretty good. I should mention the scope came with scope caps, which is nice because most don't, but they're not the best. They kind of walk on me. So just thought I'd make note of that. But yeah, at least it comes with something. All right, well, definitely the misses were a little bit on my poor wind calls. So whatever, let's just graduate on over to 950. All right, let's go ahead and start off with the silhouette on the top. It's white with a little orange outline on it. All right, that elevation looked pretty good. Looks like we only missed just a bit to the left if I saw that in time. I think that's right. If that's the case, this here should be good. That's about where I held over. Yeah, that's where I held the first shot. All right, we'll keep doing that. That was nearly 1.5 to the left there. Now that one's low. Alrighty. I've been shooting pretty fast here, so this thing's kind of heating up. Might let it cool down a little bit, and then we'll start shooting on those smaller targets. That'll be kind of fun. Let's go ahead and go to the 10-inch plates. Let's go for the white one to the right. All right, bottom left of it. Just over top of it. Damn, I thought I was gonna be smart there. Pull it a little left because that wind blew harder, but missed left. All right. All right, we're gonna try something real interesting. I got my last 10 rounds of today loaded up in this mag. The suppressor is off, and I've never tested one of these OSS or Huxworks cans to see if they have a point of impact shift. And we're gonna go ahead and test it, not on paper at 100, but on steel at 1,000. Last time we were shooting, we were dancing around that 1 MOA, or we're at 950, so it's a little over 1 MOA. It's a 10-inch plate. We were having pretty okay luck with it. Let's go straight to it, no dialing, to see how far off we are. Just a bit to the left. Just hold a little to the right. Not bad. That one strung a little high and right. All right, now it's just consistently right. High. All right, we got 2 rounds left. We're just gonna go for the 5-inch target, because why not? Let's go for that orange one to the right. That's gonna be tricky, but we'll give it a go. Oh, how about that? I got to end it on a hit, so let's just go for the silhouette now. Cool. That was a good run. All right, so every round minus maybe 15 rounds I've shot were on camera, and that's all the rounds this gun's had. So I haven't gone through any barrel breaking procedure, no cleaning cloth has gone down this bore. So I know you're supposed to. Some people say you do, some people say you don't, whatever. Just being honest with you guys, I haven't done that. And so that's the first rounds. Experimented with 3 different types of ammo. Shot mostly with 140 eld-m. Shot a little unsuppressed towards the end there, suppressed at the beginning. I really want to try it with the Aero Precision Suppressor when I finally have access to that. Thanks ATF laws. Anyway, but that being said, first day out with it, pretty cool. A lot of you guys requested that I showcase a Solus because it's very cool. Everyone knows and loves Aero Precision for their AR-15s and AR-10s. And now that they're in the bolt gun scene, I'm very, very pumped because bolt guns are just about my favorite form of long range shooting, which is just about my favorite kind of shooting. So very cool. Really impressed by it. Overall action's nice. Trigger tech trigger's not too bad. I think I could adjust it. Might make it a little lighter. Very, very cool gun. I like it a lot. Riton 3-24, the Conquer 7, I believe it is. First impressions with it as well. Liking it so far. First time shooting anything from Riton. So a lot of firsts going on here. Overall, not a bad first day. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time.